Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the only podcast where you get unfiltered and unbiased views on the world of sports. I'm your host, Howard, and we're excited to kick off today's show with a bang. As the NFL playoffs begin, all eyes are on the oldest rivalry in the league, the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears. This iconic matchup is set to ignite the wildcard round, and we can't wait to dive into it. The stage is set for a thrilling encounter between two teams with a rich history of competition. Jordan Love and Caleb Williams are ready to put on a show, representing their respective teams in this highly anticipated clash. The Bears quarterback, Caleb Williams, has confidently stated that he's built for these moments, and we're eager to see if he can live up to his words. With the Packers and Bears facing off, football fans around the world will be glued to their screens, watching as these two powerhouses battle it out for a spot in the next round. The energy is electric, and we'll be breaking down all the action, analysis, and excitement right here on Howard's Opinion. As we delve into the world of sports, we'll also be discussing other intriguing stories, including potential roster moves and the implications of compensatory picks on the NFL's free agency market. It's going to be a wild ride, folks, so buckle up and join us for an in-depth look at the latest developments in the sports universe. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. We're diving into the world of sports now, specifically the upcoming wildcard matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. The energy is electric, with Eagles fans feeling confident about their team's chances, as seen in the preparations around Lincoln Financial Field. But how are the 49ers looking? Despite a tough Week 18 loss to the Seahawks, they're not giving up yet. According to Nicholas McGee from Niners Nation, most 49ers fans accept that this might be a step too far for their team, given the injuries they've faced, especially at linebacker. However, they still believe their team will put up a fight. One potential edge for the 49ers could be their tackles, particularly if Trent Williams is healthy, going against the Eagles' defensive front in the run game. The 49ers have excelled in run blocking, and if they can open holes for Christian McCaffrey, it might just give them a slim chance at an upset. On the flip side, one of the biggest matchups working against the 49ers is the Eagles' pass catchers against their back seven. Injuries at linebacker and struggles at safety could make for a long day if Dallas Goedert is healthy and the 49ers can't get pressure on Jalen Hurts. The recent Bryce Huff trade, while seen as a positive move at the time for adding depth to their pass rush, might not yield significant impact in this game due to the increased burden on him with other defensive line injuries. In prediction, McGee sees the Eagles winning 28-20, expecting the 49ers to keep it close but ultimately fall short due to their defensive vulnerabilities. It's going to be an interesting matchup, with both teams having something to prove. The question is, can the 49ers pull off what many see as an unlikely win, or will the Eagles' home advantage and healthier roster give them the edge they need? Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. As we wrap up today's show, I want to talk about the Buffalo Bills and their chances of hosting a playoff game. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't they just finish their regular season and head into the playoffs as the 6th seed? Yes, that's correct, but bear with me here. The Bills are set to face off against the Jacksonville Jaguars in the wildcard round, and while it's unlikely, there is still a slim chance they could host a playoff game. That chance relies on a very specific sequence of events. The Bills would need to win their game against the Jaguars, and then they'd need the Los Angeles Chargers to also advance to the AFC Championship game. If that happens, and the Chargers are the only team seeded lower than the Bills, then Buffalo would host the championship game. It's a long shot, with odds of about 6.25%. But hey, stranger things have happened, right? The AFC playoff picture is looking interesting, with the Denver Broncos and New England Patriots at the top, followed by the Jacksonville Jaguars, Pittsburgh Steelers, Houston Texans, Buffalo Bills, and Los Angeles Chargers. It's going to be a wild ride, folks, and I'm excited to see how it all plays out. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Howard, why are you getting our hopes up like this? And to that I say, why not? It's the playoffs. Anything can happen. And as the great philosopher Lloyd Christmas once said, so you're telling me there's a chance? Yes, there is a chance, and until it's officially over, I'm going to hold on to that hope. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.